161st Street here in the Bronx. MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees.
And now,
it's interleague baseball on MLB Network.
22 New York Yankees.
Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
So here's Jeff McNeil, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game. When the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
Well, you always get a sense of the umpire's strike zone, usually early on in a game, and that's normally a pretty good clue. Second pitch of the game, and it's already looking like a tight zone.
Our temperature at first pitch, and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Good call on that 3-1 sinker, and it's full now, 3-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The next 3-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
And another foul ball.
You know, all the pitchers I talked to throughout the course of my career, they always said they wanted to establish the heater the first time through the order. Right there, he kind of took a different route, throwing a nasty changeup.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. David Peterson, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
So here is Jorge Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he lays off there 1-0. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. All even now, 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
2-2 the count. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy, and still getting ahead.
Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the 2nd inning now from Yankee Stadium. It's the Mets 1 and the Yankees nothing. So now into the box is Francisco Lindor. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd. Digging in will be Kyle Lewis. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. We're in the 2nd, 1-0 Mets early on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into 2nd, and he is in there.
Batting 7th, the third baseman,
J.D. Davis the next to bat. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. First offering. Hit hard toward the right side. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
batting in, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia, rounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in now, Narvaez, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Now the 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Davis at second. Garcia is over at first with 1 away. Right side. LeMahieu's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Now here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Ready with the 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Now here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. A little bit outside. 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In now, Aaron Hicks. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Peterson is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers. Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Fouled off. Fouled away. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 6.
So next to bat will be Gio Urshela, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2 out, nobody on. In there, 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Here's Mike Ford.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Three and 0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, the 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now to the plate, here is Clint Frazier. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Urshela over at second. Ford at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Now another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. So a long at-bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. The 0-1 offering.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
So stepping in is Jorge Polanco, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
High in the air down the right field line. Garcia has a read on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We've played 2 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees 1.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now the first pitch. Brandon Nimmo stands in as he looks at ball one here. Ground ball right into the shift. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next, it'll be Dominic Smith. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So a runner at first with one out now, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll take a look at ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 delivery. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Comes set, the 0-1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Fouled off. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fouled away. The set and the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Rose. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Urshela is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
3rd inning here, 3-1 our score. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Two and one after the foul ball there. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Lewis is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Now at the plate is Aaron Judge. Struck out in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis waits on it. And that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the
All
Mets,
set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two balls and a strike now. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-1.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets, as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
For the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron.
And now the first pitch.
Hicks.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Garcia, and that will end up a foul ball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself 2nd in that category. At the plate, Mike Ford. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Up next,
that's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Now the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Yanked hard but foul to the right. The payoff pitch one more time. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete.
So here's Pete Alonso. He's set and the pitch.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Mets.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. He waits. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's inside. Two balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
At the plate now, Kyle Lewis, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was one strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
J.D. Davis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 3 runs already home here. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. Frazier gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the Bronx. It's the Mets 6 and the Yankees 2. Leading off the inning, it'll be Gary Sanchez, and they could use a spark from him here.
Gary Sanchez.
Now here it comes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is outside for a ball. Two and two.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
3-2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, number 11.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out. Two down, no one on base. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First offering. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Avisail Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So here's Avisail Garcia, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball one. Fastball just inside. 2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Next up from New York, Omar Narvaez. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. In the air now out to left field. Left fielder is on the move, and this one bounds around against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Brandon Nimmo will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Jared Eichhoff enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's the first out. And now in the box, Aaron Judge flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty, one man out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Two away now in the Yankees' sixth, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First pitch on the way.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
A ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit in the air to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 6 full. The Mets lead it 6-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the lead is now 7-2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Pete Alonso. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Nope.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Back on it is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. There's 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Domingo Germán comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And he hits it hard to the right side. And there's one down now. So here he is again, Kyle Lewis. And he needs just a triple for the cycle. So let's see if he can put one in the gap. Now here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
A swing and a ground ball to third. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. And he puts it on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. One there. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in is Avisail Garcia. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 1-2. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Still 2-2. Davis on third. Garcia at second with 2 gone. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. Mets out in front, 8-2. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
Here's the first pitch to him.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next up is Mike Ford. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. 1 out, nobody on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he popped him up. Davis into shallow left. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One and 1 the count to Clint Frazier. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Sanchez playing here in his age 29 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
A pause and the 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Lewis. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. Still 8-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike now. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Brandon Nimmo. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One ball and 2 strikes to count. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifted the other way out to left center. Frazier will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Now to bat, Dominic Smith. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to Dominic Smith. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
DJ LeMahieu.
Now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
LeMahieu on at first, nobody out. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. No thump out of him in this game so far as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First delivery to him. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that is off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Chris Davinsky takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is a ball high and inside.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Swing and a little tapper. Two-1, here it is. Line drive to left. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
In now, Gio Urshela, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Soft grounder left side. Davis brings it in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Mets 8 and the Yankees 3. All set to start the ninth in this one. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Pitch on the way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Two and 0. And now a pitch on the way. Back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Next to dig in, Francisco Lindor. He grounded out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Down and away, ball one. One out, nobody on. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Kyle Lewis waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Up next, Kyle Lewis. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. From the stretch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Judge is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Now to the plate, J.D. Davis. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First delivery to him.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Lindor is off of first with 2 away. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The right fielder, Avisail
Justin Wilson takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Avisail Garcia will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hopped up. Ford over to his right. And that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Edwin Diaz
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
The first baseman, Mike Ford.
First pitch on its way. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 9 on the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Into the box, Clint Frazier. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away.
Now batting. The catcher.
Ready now is Gary Sanchez. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Just a 1 for 9. First offering.
Inside ball 1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
The 3-1.
3-2.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Comes set and the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
8-4 the final this afternoon. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Peterson earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Corey Kluber permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets,